The world is fast changing and news breaks at lightning speed. Let us guide you through events and stories about global narratives and developments in geopolitics, diplomacy, foreign affairs, and world economy. Get factual and multi-angle perspectives on stories around the globe. Global Television brings you diplomatic perspective every Monday and Friday at 9 p.m. with Ramsey Enoch Agbo. Diplomatic perspective, the world in front of you. The world is fast changing and news breaks at lightning speed. Let us guide you through events and stories about global narratives and developments in geopolitics, diplomacy, foreign affairs, and world economy. Get factual and multi-angle perspectives on stories around the globe. Global Television brings you diplomatic perspective every Monday and Friday at 9 p.m. with Ramsey Enoch Agbo. Diplomatic perspective, the world in front of you. The world is fast changing and news breaks at lightning speed. Let us guide you through events and stories about global narratives and developments in geopolitics, diplomacy, foreign affairs, and world economy. Get factual and multi-angle perspectives on stories around the globe. Global Television brings you diplomatic perspective every Monday and Friday at 9 p.m. with Ramsey Enoch Agbo. Diplomatic perspective, the world in front of you.
Hello everyone and welcome to another beautiful time. It's a wonderful evening and I'm excited to come on your way with another perspective to some things happening around the globe, and of course this is Diplomatic Perspective. My name is Ramsey Enoch Agbo. Yes, so many things happening in Nigeria today, but then have you thought about some very, very striking incidences happening? Have you talked about the activities of NIDCOM, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission? Have you talked about the activities of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Nigeria? Just a few weeks ago, the Minister for States for Foreign Affairs was appointed, and since then, he has hit the ground running. A first assignment that came to his table, one of the foremost assignments that came to his table was the warmth reception given to people who were being faced with the xenophobic attack in South Africa. Nigeria had to make arrangement via Air Peace to evacuate them from South Africa to Nigeria. And that assignment was so strategic because it was just a few days after assuming office. And one of the things that actually surprised Nigerians in that situation was the warm reception that was given to the Nigerians. About 258 of them were evacuated, and there's been this promise, according to the Minister of Foreign Affairs in the person of Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu, have said, well, every Nigerian that have indicated interest wanting to leave South Africa would leave on a very clean slate. Arrangements is on brand for as many that would love to leave. And of course, that's one thing that Nigerians cannot really really take for granted. Let's look at the xenophobic attack, how it's about. This is not the first time that this issue is coming. Okay, there have been form of xenophobic attack, and Nigeria and Nigerians have actually been in the mix all the while. But this one is so strategic, just like a joke. We've seen a lot of videos where Nigerians were asked to leave. One of the most surprising and troubling incident is the one that a shop owner who employed about 35 South African citizens were asked to leave. One of the questions in the heart of Nigerians is, if they leave today, where are they going to, all right? What about their investment in South Africa? What is going to be the outcome of the whole situation? It's one of the things that a lot of people are talking about on a daily basis. But now, it is obvious, all right, that Nigerians are ready to leave. Since they've been asked to leave, Nigerians are ready to leave. But the big question is, what would happen to their investment? The last time I checked, I had a guest on this program, and we talked about the fact that a number, about 100 and something South Africans have investment in Nigeria. They will begin to wonder what will happen if there is a retaliation. You know, this is Africa, and of course, united we stand, divided we fall. What we are supposed to be experiencing from countries that are not Africans, we are expecting amongst ourselves. And it speaks volume concerning this situation and how things are going right now. The big question is this: what if these other countries, like we heard that it's already happening in some African countries, if they also ask the South Africans to leave, what would be the outcome of the situation? These are things that we should be also thinking about. Then apart from that, some persons are saying the whole situation is political. You begin to ask questions. A lot of people are asking questions. What are the authorities doing about this situation? Has this gone beyond diplomatic relations? All right? Has it gone beyond what the leaders can talk about? Has it gone beyond a situation where people can no longer sit around the table and just discuss what is the problem? Even if you want people to leave, why not give them certain time and say, well, this person, you don't have the right papers, or you don't have the qualification to stay in our country. So within this space of time, you would be asked to leave. Then people like that will get ready, prepare, and leave the country. But in a situation whereby you just allow people, you know, to put up massive investments, then all of a sudden you're asking them to leave. It is going to be a problem. It is going to be a situation that people would not want to tolerate. And it's a big problem in Africa. Well, South Africa, we're talking about South Africa, not West Africa. If it is West Africa, I would have said, all right, there would have been an intervention from the economic community of West African states, but then we're talking about South Africa here. There is little or nothing that can be done, all right, by other nationals. But you can't take it away. If there is one institution or agency that have done so much as far as this situation is concerned, is NIDCOM, all right? NIDCOM have done so much, you know, even during the evacuation of Nigerians from South Africa, we saw that. But a lot of people in Nigeria seems to be mistaking the activities of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs with that of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. This is it. Let me just give us a brief, maybe heads up as it has to do with this situation. NIDCOM is doing so much. I'm not saying this because I'm a journalist, all right, that covers NICOM, but then the way NICOM has gone to build relationship between Nigerians in diaspora is massive. But a lot of people don't know of this activity, even though it's in the media space. A lot of people don't know. And today, I will be speaking. It's going to be one-on-one with the head media, right, protocol and public relations of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, that is NIDCOM. This is one man that has been up and doing to ensure, right, that Nigerians in Diaspora Commission is on top of its game. Whatever they do, you get to know it, and of course, some Nigerians need to know some of these things. Like I was just talking about the evacuation of Nigerians from South Africa. Joining me on the conversation this evening is, like I said, the head of media, all right, communication, protocols, public relations. He's the one in charge, in the person of Abdurrahman Balogun. It's good to have you join us on the conversation this evening. I've not had you for a very long time, so I want to busy. Yes, I've been following every of the activities. You've been busy, you know, traveling, always busy in the office, one or two. So it's good to have you join us on the conversation this evening.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the compliment you expressed on our activities. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and you are doing good too.
Thank you very much. Well, all right, we're talking about the activities. Lately, apart from what happened in South Africa, the evacuation, there are so much that NIDCOM have done in this space of time. Can you just give us a little briefing of the latest activities of NIDCOM?
Yeah. You see, there are some of our activities that behind the scene we do it. Just today, a pilgrim who is stranded in Saudi Arabia came back and as we speak, she should be on her way to Ilorin. We are able to resolve the consular matter. Another one from Cambodia, and some other one from other countries that are stranded here and there. But the latest one now is that of South Africa. This South African issue is being championed by our parent ministry, that's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So it's at the base, and of course we are part of the operation. NEMA, Immigration, Ministry of Interior, Office of NSA, and Refugee Commission. This is an interministerial national assignment, and aviation. It's an interministerial national assignment that we are doing. Beyond that, we are equally preparing for our annual National Diaspora Day, which is on the 24th and 25th. And this year, we are focusing of July. This year, we are focusing on health sector. So our diaspora who are majorly from all over the world in any field within the health sector. I mean, be it surgeon, be it dentist, be it nurse, be it physiotherapist, whatever, be it pharmacist, whatever sector you are within the health sector. Even medical laboratory scientists, they are all welcome, and that's going to be our focus. So they will be in Nigeria for a whole month, starting from first week in July till we now round it up with National Diaspora Day here in Abuja, and then Merit Award on 25th of July. Prior to that, they will divide themselves into the 6 zones. They will be in Lagos, Lagos for the southwest, I think Enugu or Abia for southeast, for south-south, I think it's Akwa Ibom, for south-south, for northwest, Kano or Kaduna, northeast is Borno or Bauchi, one of those 2 states for northeast, which I have not mentioned. North central is Abuja. So, and later they will now come together and round it up with Diaspora Day on 24th and 25th. So that is on our plate. Of course, the month that is following, that's August 12 to August 15, there's a Nigerian Diaspora Commission in collaboration with our NIDO in Canada. We are having a global Diaspora Investment Summit in Toronto, Canada.
Yes, let me come in at this point.
Yeah,
you know, one of the things that NIDCOM does is they connect with people in the diaspora.
Yeah.
I've seen the chairman, okay, I've seen the press statement severally where the chairman is congratulating someone who has won this award, who has won, you know, how encouraging is that to the people? What's the feedback like?
Well, you see, if you check the social media, you see people celebrating, castigating the Nigerian nation for having bad Nigerians. Some Nigerians spoiling our name all over the world. You know, when you have a bunch of orange or apple like this, there will always be one of it that is spoiled. So that one that is spoiled, you see people celebrating it over others that are good. So we are taking it upon ourselves that we have the 3E. We need to engage them, we need to encourage them, we need to empower them.
Wow.
So this our diaspora, anytime any one of them attain any goodness in the name of himself and project in the name of our country, we equally will celebrate. In the last 7 days, we have celebrated about 4 or 5 of them.
Wow.
Yes. And just before I left office now, I was working on something on the related number in terms of remittances thus far between January and June. Thus far, the World Bank and financial institution rated Nigeria as number 5 thus far within January and June. So that's to tell you that despite the fact that people are saying things and people still believe in the country, they are meeting, they are investing, and they are developing into various sectors: education, health, agriculture, ICT, tourism, area of I mean, if you go around Abuja now, you see a lot of estate, hotel, and all these things. People are building it, and they are opening up so many other infrastructure. So if you see Nigeria doing that, one Nigerian to the tune of over a billion naira of doing endowment fund. Yes, so we need to celebrate this, and this for giving back to the nation. That if they don't believe in the country, they will be doing something.
So this investment is coming from Nigerian
Nigerian diaspora. Nigerian diaspora. Of course, if you do a Google search, you see that apart from the money being arrived from the oil sector, the remittances from the diaspora is number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. We You can Google that. I mean, we are talking of almost $26 billion. Yeah, it's number 2. That is bringing, yes. So what we are trying to do, we try to engage them is that because majority of these remittances are going to consumables. My brother, please send me money. I want to buy this. I want to send my children to school. I want to pay school fees. We want to do burial. We want to do. So we are encouraging them now that such money should be channeled towards developmental purposes than consumables.
Okay, the investment from people in diaspora is mostly for consumables.
No, investment is different. I'm only saying some of those remittances.
Okay, the remittances.
You know, we just go to UK now, and the friend say, oh, every give mama at home £1,000. That is not even capture. The money we are talking about are the ones that went through the formal banking process. That's the only way you can capture that. The money that a friend give to you or your brother give to you physically when you travel, so far it's less than $10,000. You are free to carry them about. So we didn't even capture that. There's no way to have captured that because we didn't pass through the system. And that's why if you carry more than $10,000, you get arrested because it's a crime. Oh, you must channel it through the system. Yeah.
All right. Let's look at your activities and that of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Just we are trying to round up now.
Yeah.
Your activities and the activities of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Yes.
Does it clash in any way? Does it clash?
No, there's no need for clash. We are a unit under Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Oh.
As we speak now, we are a department under Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We are a commission under Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ministry of Foreign Affairs is our organ, if I may use that word. So it's our parent ministry. So we are carved out from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So the activity cannot clash. We are dealing with Nigerians who are outside the country. Ministry of Foreign Affairs is to deal with the policy, is to deal with consular, and so many other things that has to do with the nation. We are dealing with the citizen. And you know, so it can't clash. So we have our mandate. Ministry of Foreign Affairs has its own mandate. But Ministry of Foreign Affairs is our parent ministry. We are strictly under Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
All right. Well, our time is up. We can't really continue because of our time. But then I think I'm going to give it to the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission for. I see most times when I see some of your activities, I'll be wondering, how are you able to combine all of these as the head of media, you know, protocols, public relations, and of course, everything is coming out smooth. Congratulations to you for what you're doing, and congratulations to NIDCOM for what they are doing.
My chairman, the goodwill of my chairman, Honorable Abike Dabu is what we are capitalizing on. We are not really funded. It's not that the money is there, no, but we are using the goodwill. She doesn't believe in complaining. She believes in doing the work, and she will reach out to. So we are following that footstep. Well, that we get it done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's been a very wonderful time with Abdulrahman Balogun. He is the head media, public relations and protocols for the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Everyone, this is the size of Diplomatic Perspective. We'll come on your way again. My name is Ramsey Enoch Agbo. Bye-bye for now.
The world is fast changing and news breaks at lightning speed. Let us guide you through events and stories about global narratives and developments in geopolitics, diplomacy, foreign affairs, and world economy. Get factual and multi-angle perspectives on stories around the globe. Global Television brings you Diplomatic Perspective every Monday and Friday at 9 p.m. with Ramsey Enoch Agbo. Diplomatic Perspective, The world in front of you.